In the other semi, it's Florida, who's coming off a quarterfinals victory over UNC Wilmington, and Cornell, who bested Michigan in a double game-point barn burner. Florida star Brodie Smith initiates upfield and gets the short gainer. One look and Brodie hucks it towards the end zone. The huck is a bit short, but Chris Gibson keeps the Cornell defender boxed out and makes the grab, and Florida is up 3-2. After a nice I.O. backhand break, Cornell throws a laser of a huck to the end zone. Despite a physical bid by Brodie Smith, Ryan Swisher makes the catch for the Cornell goal. Game tied at 3 apiece in the first half. The Florida O-line sets up a sideline stack as Cole Sullivan picks up the disc. Brodie Smith pretends to give directions to a teammate before he takes off for the end zone. Sullivan steps out and hucks to Smith, who's open by 10 yards to make the easy catch. 4-3 Florida. Here the roles are switched as Brodie hucks to Cole. The throw hangs, but Cole has a great read and makes the catch fading away. Florida is pumped up and it's 5-3. Off of a dead disc just outside the end zone, Florida clears space for Miguel Pavlicini, and Smith lofts this lefty backhand for another Florida score, and it's an 8-4 halftime advantage. Florida loves to play zone, and here the cup descends upon Dan Ferrugia, and all he can see is the Florida white. Dan tries a short hammer over the top, but Brodie Smith snacks on it for a catch D. Brodie's favorite target is headed for the end zone, and he jacks this forehand into the wind. Sullivan makes another good read and snatches it over the would-be defender. Florida is on fire, and it's 11-6 in the second half. Cornell is no stranger to the huck either, and this huck heads for the end zone for Damian Lazar. Brodie Smith makes up a ton of ground, so Lazar puts on the brakes for the box out, but the disc hangs, and just as Lazar is about to catch it, Smith makes a play on the disc. Lazar calls foul, and Brodie disagrees, so the call goes to the observers, who quickly confer and uphold the call. Cornell gets the disc on the goal line, and they set up an end zone play where Garrett Bernstein cuts up line. Bernstein executes, and Cornell scores to make it 12-8. Brodie has been in love with his lefty backhand all weekend, and here he uses it to set up a little give-go with Alton Gaines, then a give-go with Chris Gibson, and then yet another that puts him on the sideline 10 yards out. Brodie spots a cut he likes and sends it down the line, and despite the Cornell bid, Alton Gaines makes the catch, and it's 14-8 Florida, who's riding the stellar play of Brodie Smith. It's game point for Florida, and Alton Gaines puts up a backhand for Travis Catrone, who makes the leaping catch, and Florida wins the semifinal over Cornell 15-8. Florida returns to the finals for the third time in 5 years, where they'll face Carleton.